Good evening, America. My name is John Smith. Due to recent regulations imposed on us by the FCC, we are required now to make this news broadcast boring as possible so that we don't get in trouble again. In order to answer this question, though, we have to know what life is. There are 4 basic characteristics for a living organism. 1. They can react to their environment and they can heal themselves. 2. They grow by taking in nourishment from their surroundings. 3. They can reproduce, passing along traits of their own to their offspring. And 4. They have the ability to evolve. But we need to understand, before we can look in the universe, we need to understand how life developed on our planet. There are 2 leading theories. The first one involves amino acids. A long time ago, lightning, radioactivity, volcanoes, and other violent activities causing single molecules such as ammonia, CO2, oxygen, and methane to form into more complex molecules known as amino acids and nucleotides. These are the basic building blocks of life. These are what make cells and nucleuses. The second theory is known as, well, there's no name for it, but it's the idea that debris from space came carrying life onto our planet. The idea of a piece of chunk of Mars, for example, came onto Earth and brought life. So what makes us think that there's other life in the universe? Well, we have something called the assumption of mediocrity. It's the general case for life. Because life on Earth depends on just a few basic molecules, these amino acids I was talking about earlier, and because these molecules are quite common to the stars, and if the laws of science apply to the entire universe, then given enough time, there must be other life in the universe. When we look for life on other planets, we look in what's called the habitable zone. This is where the planet can reside in the vicinity of a star in order for there to be life. Blue giants generally have a larger habitable zone, but we don't look there because the span of a blue giant is so short that if there were to be life there, it would be gone by the time we found it. So generally we look at red dwarfs, where the habitable zone is smaller, but there's more chance of life being there over a long period of time. And now we take you to a video of what life might be like on other planets.
Thank you, John Smith. I'm Mo Money. This is
Kyle Kangaroo, and we're coming to you live from LA.
That's right, and we came here to talk on a special topic of aliens or possible life on other planets.
That's true.
Well, first planet we would like to talk about is Mars, and the creature E.T. Mars was once believed to have the ability to contain life there. Don't you agree?
Yes, they have frozen water underground right now.
Isn't that called like an outflow channel?
I believe so.
That's
Mo
okay.
Money.
Thank you, Kyle Kangaroo. And this outflow channel and the runaway greenhouse effect have now caused the problem in not being able to tame life now. But if for some reason we were able to cause, or some other creatures that we did not know yet were able to adapt to these situations, life would be able to attain there, such as the creature E.T. has seemed to have come to Earth through Mars.
And they love Reese's Pieces.
Yes, we all know that trail of that video footage we had him of walking through the
woods.
The woods following those Reese's Pieces was amazing.
Yes, it was. He's trying to get home.
E.T. phone. Now, isn't there another planet named Xerox?
Yes, today I'm going to talk to you guys about Xerox. Pretty much, there's an alien we found there. We sent some astronauts out there to check him out, but only one managed to return, and he didn't make it when he returned. Apparently, the alien, or we call him alien, followed him back, and
Didn't he like store in the cargo ship or something?
yes, he stored in the cargo bay.
Cargo bay,
where they kept the weapons, but they forgot about them. So that's how the alien was able to beat them. But on Xerox, they have like less gravity than Earth, so they're able to climb the walls. As you saw when it attacked Nicholas, one of our astronomers, he got jumped on, and so I mean, it allows them to climb higher. And
But weren't our astronauts allowed to breathe freely?
That's the amazing thing about Xerox. There's oxygen on that planet, and they had
green.
Yes, it was beautiful. It was like Virginia. It was like Virginia.
It was like the first time I heard the Beatles.
The Beatles are great.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, and they had advanced technology. They had beautiful houses, and
It was a miraculous sight to see that somewhere else out there, another life form is taking on our way of life.
yes, they're just.
Yet they are kind of dangerous.
Yes, they're very dangerous. We have no. I'm sure you guys will see the footage. We have no survivors, but they're brave, and we sent their families millions of dollars.
How were we able to obtain the guy? How were we able to stop him from
Well, we shot him with a poisonous dart, and he eventually, when alien dies, they smother up and they burn.
Where is he being kept now? His dead carcass.
His dead carcass is being kept in Area 51 in Nevada.
Man, we should try and go there sometime.
We should. We're gonna break in.
Break in? Okay.
Yep.
Well,
and then we have one more final planet.
Well, it's not really a planet. It's more of a moon around Jupiter. And the place is called Europa. And
Europa.
We eventually, by sending telescopes, not telescopes, but
those probes.
Probes. There we go. Thank you, Cal.
Yes, those lunar things.
And we ended up landing a probe on Europa, which is actually a moon of. Was it Jupiter?
Yes,
Jupiter.
a moon of Jupiter. Jupiter. Jupiter.
And and this probe, it was to interact with the thing. It had interact with the whole planet. It was able to adapt to the situation of what happened. It ended up finding a creature. Look, didn't we name the creature Adoy?
Adoy, yes. We named it Adoy after the creature in those movies. I believe they're called Star Wars.
Star Wars, like
yes.
Episode 1 through
2,
5.
20. I mean, there's a lot of them.
There's so many of them.
I am your father.
I think that was Darth Vader. It wasn't.
Yeah.
We tried naming
but he
it
wasn't
after,
there.
Yeah.
So we used a short little alien.
A short little alien. What's his name? Yoda or something?
Yeah.
Yoda.
But anyway, back to Europa.
Europa itself, it has all the potential. It has the gravitational forces. It has a potential atmosphere to be made and the right distance, it's right habitable zone. Is that the correct word? The habitable zone from Jupiter?
Yes, the habitable.
The habitable.
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 Viera. Habitable.
And in this zone, that Europa, it has the most potential of containing life, much like ours.
Yes, much like Earth.
And that's...
I'm not very useful, but Earth.
Okay.
We might be able to move there one day when we get super fast ships.
Super fast ships.
Super fast.
Someday that will come, but until then...
Or we could get like a really big ship, and we could just procreate the whole way there.
And like drag the Earth with it. Yeah.
Yes.
But
not really, but
thanks for your time, but this is Mo Money.
And Kyle Kangaroo coming to you live from LA.
And we're out.